I made up my mind. Don't need to think it over. If I'm wrong, I am right. Don't need to look no further. It's ain't less. I know this is love. But if I tell the world, I'll never say enough 'cause it was not said to you. And that's exactly what I need to do if I end up with you.
Should I give up or should I just keep chasing pavements, even if it leads nowhere? Or would it be a waste, even if I knew my place? Should I leave it there? Oh, whoa, ha, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, ha, whoa, ha, whoa, ha, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, 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 ha. Whoa, ha. Whoa, ha, 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 ha. Whoa, ha, ha, whoa, ha, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, 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 ha,
Ooh, my
ha.
piano.
Whoa, ha, ha, whoa, ha, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, ha. Whoa, ha, ha, ha. Whoa, ha.
Damn
Take
it.
it.
I was going to play the piano, but it didn't download.
Oh. Oh.
Should I give up or should I just keep chasing pavements, even if it leads away?
Oh,
Everybody.
wow.
Welcome back to another episode of the Blackest Show About Nothing. It's Jade and XD. Yes, yes, yes.
Welcome back, bath mats.
Oh, man. We haven't had a main show in a while.
Have we not? I guess not. We didn't have one
Yeah.
last week. Did we
We
have
didn't
one?
have it last week.
We had the week before,
That's
right?
it. It was just, yeah, we did. We have 1 week.
Okay. So just 1 week.
We just 1 week, yeah. But 1 week is too long without Jade and XD.
And without you all, we love
Yes,
you all
yes.
so much.
How have you been? What's the tea?
What's the tea, honeybee? What have I been doing?
Hmm.
Oh, I made a realization. Okay.
Okay, Kylie. Realizing things.
I think I'm offended. I think Jenna?
No.
Why would you call me her?
Yes.
Oh, what does that mean? I know.
It's because someone asked her about like what does the new year give? I think it's 2016 or 2017. Like what did this new year teach you? Or what did this year teach you? And she was like, this was the year of like realizing things.
Oh.
Just realize.
And I feel like this year is really about like the year of just realizing stuff, and everyone around me, we're all just like realizing things. 2016, looking good.
She said a lot of nothing exactly, and it became a
Yeah.
okay, all right.
Nothing. It was nothing offensive. It was just.
I was so jarred by being called. I don't know. I know stuff, and then I don't know some stuff. So
No. She was literally like 14 and she said it, or something like that. It was. She was young.
she said this with her old face.
On the way to.
Ah, okay. Oh, en route. Okay, Pondy Road. This is when her face was Pondy Road.
Yeah.
So you know how we always talk about the magic, right? The beautiful, intimate relationship of mac and cheese and yams, right? I realized the summertime version of that.
Oh, really?
Baked beans and potato salad. Baked beans and
Oh my God.
Exactly.
Oh
Hello,
my
nigga.
God.
I'm like,
Oh my God.
what took me so long?
And I'm so mad. I just realized this shit just now. Oh my God, I'm so mad. So I purposely the other day bought baked beans to make with potato salad. But for whatever reason, I bought potato salad because I was like, it's too fucking hot. I'm not doing that. And then, and I particularly
Oh.
like the store's version of
Okay.
potato salad.
Okay.
Gelson's fabulous.
Okay.
And I just realized I forgot I've had it in there, so I can't
Can't
eat it now. I'm
consume
gonna
it
throw it
now.
away.
Yeah.
Yeah, but no, but I have been craving a baked bean and potato salad situation
Yeah.
because I love the juxtaposition between a hot bean and a cold potato.
Yes. And like the flavors just offset each other.
Yes,
Yeah, nigga. It's
because it turns
perfect.
into a creamy bean or a beanie salad.
I also had to have a
It mixes all
conversation with
together.
myself because, I love the vegans and the vegetarians. I really do. And I be trying to think about them, which is why when I did the pop up, I did not put any smoked meats, any nitrogen
Oh wow,
meats
that's against
in the
your
beans.
personal
I know.
constitution.
I
That's
seasoned them
crazy.
down, but I smoked them. I did, but I also was like, there's just something missing here. But they were still good. I did have a little bit of resentment, like internally though, where I was like, "You niggas made me not be able to put bacon in the baked beans," and that feels against my personal constitution. But then I was like, "This is a you thing, bitch. So get it together."
Again, realizing stuff.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, this is my year of realizing things, I guess.
Yeah,
Okay. No, Kylie. I'm gonna start saying that. That's
yeah.
right. That's right. Do no homo. More approps. Less problematic.
I was watching a clip of Dame Dash being bitter as per
Oh,
usual. And
oh,
in the first
oh.
like 15 seconds, he drops a no homo. And it's like, bro, nobody was thinking about dick but you.
But you, like it's always them. It's always a nigga
Yeah,
with
it's
a flashy
always
belt.
you.
You know what I'm saying?
Yes, yes. A flashy belt and a pinch hand for resentment. You know what I mean? Like,
I really want
because it's
us to actually.
sublimated.
We should do a. I'm gonna pull together a rack of clips of Dame Dash having a
And Jim
full
Jones.
knipsh on the internet, and we're gonna watch it
Oh,
on
yeah.
Patreon.
Yeah. Another art
Oh my
project, just
god!
like the Vivica Fox one. I
Wait,
told you.
my personal. Oh my god! It's gonna be Gen X niggas gone wild. Oh, it's happening! It's happening! I'm doing it! I'm doing it, nigga! I'm doing it! Yeah, Gen X niggas gone wild. Stand by. Hold me accountable, agents, because I'm doing it.
DVDs
Feel free
only.
to send your submission. Oh, you think I'm not gonna pull old clips of beef, volume whatever? Like what? Barbershop footage galore. Yeah, I'm about to ruin our lives. Yeah, that's what we're
Wow, I
doing.
love that. I love that.
Cause they're having niggas are having a reckoning. You know what I'm saying? And I want to contribute to the
Yeah,
antagonizing of such. So
that's
I
fine.
want to pull
Yeah.
a bunch of clips of you all going the fuck crazy because you don't know how to adapt. You know what they are?
Do not know how to adapt.
They're domesticated
Maladapted.
animals. Is what they. it's Gen X niggas
Mm.
are domesticated cats. Put them in the wild, they don't know what to do. Or are they feral?
No.
Which one? Or
Eh,
are they domesticated cats that want to be feral? Are
that
they
could
inside
be.
outside cats? Are they cats
Mm.
at all? I think they're
I don't know. I
possums.
don't.
But anyway, anyway, yeah, I'm doing
Well,
that.
that reminds me. There I read an article where raccoons are on their way to being domesticated.
They're so cute.
Oh my
They're so cute. I showed you the raccoon on my fire escape, right?
No.
Oh wait, I did not. I told you
I'm
about
not trying to
this.
see a coon on escape. That's crazy. Like,
Wait, no, I'm doing it. Hold on, raccoon.
ah.
Okay, so I have a lot of raccoon memes in here. All right, this was Thanksgiving 2022, and he's snoring. No, look at his body, how he's breathing.
Oh, that's definitely a raccoon for the audience who was just listening.
Yeah,
It's a coon curled up on Jade's fire escape.
it climbed up the morning of Thanksgiving, Um,
Mm-hmm.
right, it hit as soon as it hit morning, and I think I'll call it
Mm-hmm.
morning. And he crawled into the corner and said, "This is where I'm gonna hibernate for the day and go to sleep." And that nigga slept for like 9 hours, and then as soon as it hit dark, that nigga got up and he looked in the window for a second. Now it was irritating because I like to open the window when I'm cooking Thanksgiving. You know what I'm saying? I gotta let some of this heat
Mm-hmm.
escape. But
Mm-hmm.
but yeah, all day long. I guess this is where he felt safe.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? The unsavory, the unsavory, like warm-hearted little niggas always find me.
Hmm.
So maybe I am
Okay.
them. I don't know. But
You're a rodent. Okay, I guess. Sure. I don't know.
would I
You
be?
identify. Are you Therian now? Are you proclaiming? Is that what you're doing right here, right now?
Don't put. You've called me a white girl today. You've just called me a white child who doesn't get enough attention. You are getting on my nerves, and we are 11 minutes into this bitch.
I did not call you those
No,
things.
you did. You said, "Okay, Kylie."
I asked one I may have called you, the other one I inquired. Two different things.
It was an inquiry with an accusation and tone, and I don't like that.
Oh, I chuckled.
Even more so coming from a dark spirited person. No good. All malicious intent.
Well, if that's the case, I have more things to ruin your day. Are you ready?
Come on.
Okay. Well, I discovered this today and I figured that I should share it with everybody. Um, so Olivia Rodrigo talked about this. Do you know who she is?
Yeah, I was gonna say, who's that?
She's a singer. She's quite popular with folks Noah's age and that kind. And
Oh, that brings up a point I want to
yeah.
talk to you about. I'm looking her up.
And
Go ahead.
then right. And so she spoke about this, but recently Noah Kahan, I think that's how you pronounce his name. Um, he had to beg his fans in the middle of a concert not to do this new trend. Do you know what this trend is?
I'm still trying to figure out who Olivia Rodrigo is.
Well, regardless,
Oh,
these famous people who are
okay.
musicians,
Okay, all right.
this one man had to stop his show to tell fans not to do this trend. Can you guess what this trend is?
The mute challenge? I don't
Uh,
know. What?
no. I'm going to read what he said on X, aka Twitter. If you have to poop at a show, please, dear God, just go to the bathroom.
I'm sorry, what?
I've pooped my pants as much as the next 29-year-old, but you guys got to understand there's a venue worker out there with with a 1,000-yard stare after dealing with that. So, and Olivia Rodrigo talked about how there are people who are refusing to go to the bathroom during concerts and because they don't want to miss anything. And so they are just
Shit.
urinating and defecating on themselves.
So today, everyone, this is the best video of poop in your pants. So today, if you want to poop in your pants, hit the like button.
Like babies? Are these niggas wearing diapers?
Some people are. So that was also
That
pointed out in the
doesn't make it better.
article
I don't even know why I
that
asked
some
that.
people are wearing adult diapers
That is
to these
so it's
concerts
rank
because
in there. Okay, hold on. No, because we just dealt with a motherfucking parasite. See, this how I know this shit. We just dealt with a parasite, the Psychospora, that literally is a parasite found in human fucking feces.
yep.
Y'all are trying to bring back motherfucking dysentery and Ebola and what's the other shit? Ring around the rosy. You trying to bring back the plague? You know why they say pocket full of posies? Because they used to carry the flowers around. Now I don't know if this is urban myth or whatever, so don't, this is just off the cuff talk. But they say that the pocket full of posies was because people used to walk around with the fucking flowers in their pocket to hide their rank ass sick stinky smells. And you all are choosing in an age of modern day plumbing. You want to go make Asian babies look like sushi with fat knees with AI, but you can't go to the bathroom? Do your big one. I'm over it. Like, I'm over it. I didn't think but what else? We're going straight to hell.
Yeah.
We're going straight to hell.
Yeah,
It's the
it's
president's
like
fault because
humanity.
that nigga shits himself on television. And so they all think that that shit is okay. Old people, young
Yeah,
people, they're influenced by this foolishness and this idiocy. Ooh.
yeah.
And nobody's safe because all those rich people on the Upper East Side, I think it was the Upper East Side or was it the Upper West Side? There was another motherfucking uh, parasite or whatever found in the water tank up there. And there was a
Mm.
Legionnaires. I think that's what it's called.
Oh yes,
Legionnaires.
Legionnaire's disease. I came upon because I still get New York news on my
Mm-hmm.
YouTube stat feed, and it was a apartment building in the Upper East Side spewing out Legionnaires and the Guggenheim, I believe.
Nobody's safe.
So
Even your rich
yeah,
ass. Tell your little nasty, derelict children, because I know they're yours, to take their asses to the bathroom and wash their fucking hands when they're done with soap.
mm-hmm, 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 mm-hmm. I had to recently report a restaurant
Oh no.
um, for not having soap in the bathroom. Now, here's the thing. I told the manager once.
I shouldn't have had to tell you at all. That's insane.
Yeah.
That's
And
insane.
how I knew there hasn't been soap in there. Like the thing, it was like bone dry. Like when when you put the thing down, it was like just nothing. Normally, if it's out, it squirts of things. No, none.
No.
So then I had to, and then went back as I went back, about to leave.
Still no.
Thankfully, I had hand sanitizer.
That's not soap and water. Not That's not to
No,
your
it's
any
not.
fault of your own, but also that is
No.
filth on a whole nother level. Like when we go out to
Yeah.
eat, we get up after we sit down at the table as a family. We get up individually and go wash our hands before we eat. Like I always
Yeah,
carry wet
because you've
ones
been
and hand sand,
around
but you go and
and on
wash
the
your fucking
train and
hands. Right. You open the
yeah,
door, like you just let the air,
yeah,
like the germs and the particles touch your hands.
yeah, 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 yeah. Speaking of which, I have a part of it is on me, but also Chris told me not to say to absorb this problem because it's not my problem or our problem. It's a customer service problem. So if you're on the Patreon, I don't know when that'll come out, so I'll retell the story. I went to the aquarium
Oh.
this past week,
Mm-hmm.
and it was cool. It was during the week though, so you would think like, oh, it's a little less crowded or whatever. But I forget it's summertime, so it's a bunch of camps and things and who's it's and what's it's galore, right? Fine. Also a bunch of kids who don't cover their mouths and shit. But I was prepared once I saw all of them.
Wet
I was like,
coughs.
okay, I'll deal with. You gotta deal with it. But I'm also 3 feet taller than all of them, so it's not really gonna hit me unless I get like shit in my kneecaps.
Mm-hmm.
But like that's also different, right? So over where the aquarium is, Aquarium of the Pacific, I'm naming names.
Yeah, yeah, do it.
So there's a bunch of chain restaurants over there.
Mm-hmm.
There's right next to it is Hooters, which okay.
Mm-hmm.
Hooters, there's Chili's, There's even a famous Dave's. There's a PF Chang's. There's a Yard House. It's chain galore.
Yeah.
Okay.
It's suburban
Yeah.
mecca.
hmm And now I used to eat at Hooters often in undergrad because they had amazing grilled cheese and really great shrimp. But
Interesting.
yeah, I was also 20.
I ate at Hooters in undergrad too because it was by my job.
Yeah.
So I would go get
Yeah.
naked
Yeah.
buffalo wings because I hated the breading.
Yeah.
But the
Yeah.
naked
I
wings
hated the
fried
breading
hard.
too,
It
but it was the
was
naked wings
yeah.
fried hard. It was great.
Yeah.
It was, you got a lot for the
What do they
value,
have? They got curly fries too, right? Yeah.
which were delicious.
Mm-hmm.
So Chris had never been to Hooters, so I was like, oh, we should go. Just for sport. Right?
Mm-hmm.
We go in there, and they're ladies. They're, we requested a booth. And this girl was like, okay, sure, fine. In typical young girl fashion, like, okay, come on. She sits us down. And now I remember we've talked about like people who don't want to service you in things because of laziness or whatever. I get that, right? But like no one came to serve us at all. And for the first like 10 minutes that we were sitting there, because we left not too long after that,
Mm-hmm.
this girl was complaining like 4 to 5, like an arm's length away or 2 arms length away from me about why this host sat us in her section.
At
And
work?
at our head, we were like, yeah, we were like, okay, you don't want to serve us. Like, that's crazy. Like, or you just were just mad about the situation, but does that matter? I don't give a fuck. Nobody. But also, the manager is standing right there, obviously seeing that there is a table not being waited on.
And was
It
there a
was
reason
not
why she didn't
busy.
want to serve? Maybe was it the end of her shift? It doesn't matter. Y'all shouldn't have heard that. You shouldn't have. You know,
I don't remember what
like
it was now. I
I
don't give a
went to a
fuck.
restaurant, nigga. Like what's?
So the Hooters in Long Beach, you have horrible wait staff,
Mm.
and yeah, I hope bad things happen to you.
Oh, we should do JXD
I could call you racist, but I won't. I'm just saying you have a horrible wait staff that could have got hella coin because the gays tip well,
Mm.
um,
Yeah.
especially the pretty gals. But hey,
That I felt that was. I think that was wrong. I don't think you should have said that.
maybe I shouldn't have.
See, this is why Shy and Bryant's trying to get away with the bullshit that she is. Because
Oh my gosh,
oh my
my
god,
favorite.
no, that lady is, I tried to avoid her conversation around this lady. If you notice, I brought this lady up. I don't want to talk about her,
I
but that
love
lady,
her.
no, that bitch put on an Amazon
Because
coat,
she
and her shit has not popped up in my shit, nothing until one day this bitch bought a robe off of Amazon.
Amazon.
And I didn't know there was like a crusade. I didn't know there was a traveling spreadsheet of niggas signing a petition saying, drop the dissertation. And she won't do it because she's not credentialed. Oh, that lady is absolutely insane. And while it's comical, you're a dangerous individual. For the people that do actually subscribe and listen to you, you need fucking help. Like, I don't even believe in the justice system. It's not even a justice system, but send her to jail. Like, get this lady out of here. What is wrong? Why is she getting
I
away
have a
with
really
this?
bad joke.
Okay.
Abe, you're gonna have to bleep this. Shy.
I feel like I didn't hear anything wrong. I didn't. But sure, Abe. Yeah, do what you need to do.
Follow me. Welcome to Hooters.
Oh my God! Speaking of, shout out to my mayor. Okay, shout out to my mayor for getting and protect him. Everybody, protection, protection. Because that nigga said if BB Satan Yahoo comes into New York, he wants him arrested, which is going to be difficult because the NYPD is deeply complicit. Remember, the NYPD has a station in. Why is there a motherfucking NYPD post in Israel? I'm not really asking you, but but
I have answers, but none I could ever state
yeah,
publicly on the
nah,
internet.
nah. But anyway, I still the fact that he even has the nerve, the balls, the gumption to say something.
Yeah,
Shout out to you.
yeah,
Shout out to you.
yeah. Pretty bold move.
Because I was
You
disgusted
know.
with all of these Democratic officials getting online talking about they're sending prayers and well wishes and all kinds of things to the white demon who just died, Graham.
Okay.
Mm-hmm.
Big diva.
Big diva, yeah, big diva,
Mm-hmm.
not the little
Mm-hmm.
one.
Mm-hmm.
Lube
Mm-hmm.
galore, and that is not a kink shame. That's a shame for you trying to literally set laws in place that have an effect on people's overall livelihoods when you are engaging in the same acts. This is what you enjoyed. So enjoy your fucking corner of Middle Earth. May you have all the rest of eternities that you deserve. And Cory Booker and all them got online. We just want to send prayers and salutation and well wishes. This was a he was a lovely man.
I hate pomp and
I
circumstance
hate it so
and the
much.
stroke of
I
ego
hate it so
in
much.
politics.
And the
Because it's
and the
like,
stroke of pussy. Like I fucking
because
hate
if it
it.
was somebody else, if it was a Democrat who was very liberal or whatever, they'd be like, fuck him.
They
So,
already they
you
already
know,
get on. They got on there talking about got nuke. He said nuke Gaza. He said flatten the whole shit. They already get on and say the most atrocious things. They say it already. And you all keep getting on with these pussy fucking salutations.
yeah.
They are telling us, they are saying the nasty parts out loud. And y'all be like, oh, I'm gonna go high.
Yeah.
Anyway, that ain't what we're here for.
Um, is there anything else that happened to us this week?
Let's see. Do kids still put posters on their walls? I
Uh,
don't think so, right? Because
I
they
don't
don't buy
know. I mean,
magazines.
don't you have a teenager? You should ask, or you have field research, right? Live in
I
your
know
apartment.
that was a dumb question, but also they don't
No,
because they don't buy
they don't have Sam Goodies
magazines.
to buy them from.
No, and they don't care. Also, no, I can't say that. Because
Mm.
I had like Method Man and different word up, cutouts and so forth. And I'm like, do I want to walk into your room and it's like BTS? You know what I'm saying? Like that's a little
Mm-hmm.
scary.
K-pop demon hunters
Yeah,
over the wall.
I don't. Maybe it's best that we've. But isn't that kind of crazy that died with us? Like
Yeah,
we're like the last
yeah,
generation of that.
yeah. Like I was watching Broad City, and I had forgot that Abby worshipped Oprah, and she had that big poster of her on her
Yes,
wall.
above her bed.
And
Mm,
it was like, yeah, but people don't have. I'm sure people have posters think that, but I don't know. Kids are so advanced now; they have tapestries and shit like grown people do
right.
now.
They be having digital
Uh,
frames where the pictures swap out.
yeah, yeah, like they're so advanced and so aesthetic driven now. I can't imagine that they wouldn't evolve. you know.
I know Noah's ready for her. She's ready for her big girl room. She's ready for her teen room now. She's like, Mama, can we these sheets and all of this stuff? Can we
No more
swap?
K-pop Demon Hunter
No,
sheets.
she's
You
like,
got
I
to go
don't.
to Ethan Allen.
It's ballet slippers and cupcakes, but she's like, can we get
Oh,
rid of the ballet
oh
slippers and cupcake
no,
sheets? And
no.
I know it made me sad. I was
I
like,
mean,
you
you
want your room to look
know,
like a fucking dorm? Boo.
it doesn't have to
Maybe I'll
though.
put posters up in her room. She's gonna come in and be like, "Who's Wu Tang? Why you got these unks on my wall?"
Right.
I'll be like, "Now this
Who or
right
what is
here,
Mr.
this
Cheeks?
is exactly." I'm gonna put Mob Deep on her wall.
Why is Far Side spelled this way, Mom?
Because it's unique, it's different, it gets the people going. Who are the Fushahiknikins? Who's MF Doom and why I don't know his face? Like, no, I'm about to word up her room out. I'm gonna get obnoxious with it.
Oh my gosh. So Taurus story. So all relatives. So we were trying to figure out what to eat the other night, and KFC rolled down the thing, and so they brought the popcorn chicken back. And I was like, core fucking memory. I was like, I remember when KFC first released popcorn chicken in like '94 or one of those times, because it was around the time that the Baby 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 video by TLC had just came out.
Oh, Crystal Pepsi days.
Yeah. Crystal Pepsi.
Yes.
The first run.
Yeah, the first run. Exactly.
Crystal
Exactly.
Pepsi. Oh my gosh, I have not thought about that in so long.
It randomly comes to my
It was
mind.
tasty. It was just Pepsi without the sludge
I was
color.
like, how do they do that? I was,
Yeah, bring it back.
I would be curious. They can do that.
Yeah.
Ooh, Crystal Mexican.
If they're
Coke?
trying to, huh,
Technically shouldn't.
they
do
could
that.
do anything now with ultrafiltration or whatever.
Well, that's the.
I drink
yes.
Fair My Life milk down, and that has like
Oh, you
all the
should
protein I
stop.
need.
They
Why
were.
is it giving me breasts?
No. I don't know. You might want that. Hold on. No,
Maybe.
they were purchased. Hold on. I'll tell you.
Damn, I can't have anything.
I know you can't.
Ah.
Oh, they were purchased by the Coca-Cola Company.
Oh.
Premium villains in society. They're ruining whole Mexican cities.
They are. They are.
Mhm.
Actually, we should not support them. Actually,
I
but
know. But yes, I knew it was something
oh.
because somebody else was bought by like Clorox, but I can't remember. It was like something where I was like, I'm sorry, what?
Oh, like you know how like Unilever owns a bunch of
Everything. Mm-hmm.
shit. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Support your local farmers markets if you can.
Yeah, and there's all kinds of like colas out there that you can purchase. There's all sorts of small brands. I know New York has a bunch of like small soda brands of colas and things like
Yes.
that. There's a Palestinian cola that you can purchase online. I heard it's really good. I buy a Palestinian olive oil. I buy it by a pack of 6, and it's really good olive oil. It's called Uwa, I think.
Oh.
Mm-hmm. So yeah, just seek out as many smaller businesses as you can and buy from them. I didn't buy the Stanley Cup. I bought Wear the Peace. You know what I mean? So you can't do everything, but there's some stuff we can try to make an attempt. It just sucks that it's on us because everything else is evil. All the powers that be
Yeah.
are evil, but we can still have to operate the best that we can and all of that. We got to Black Panther this shit up.
Yeah. Let's pay some bills. Thank you for listening each and every week. Tell a friend, tell a friend, tell a friend that we still here, despite all the fabulous, famous podcast art that are out there, we are still
Your
here.
famous favorites.
Your famous faves. Listen, Ground Root still doing the Thug Thizzle before any of these Call Me Daddies were out. Okay.
Yuck.
Support our Patreon, $15. We have a Wang Dang Doodle on there.
It's worth the moolah. We give you your money's worth.
Yeah. Yeah, it's a good time down there. Subscribe to our YouTube channel. Join our Discord. It's really fun over there. And
befriend the agents.
Yeah, you know.
They're good people in society. They stand for good things. They're funny. They're a little bit chaotic and slightly problematic, but not in, the wrong ways. Y'all should, everybody become friends. Not everybody, because some of you all don't deserve to be friends with them.
I'm opening up consulting again. I am opening up a new cycle for new clients to come in. So if you want to get your digital footprint on, get started, holla at me, xd@thexdexperience.com is where you'll find me. And, or any socials, you can hit me up there. But let's take a break because today we have some Reddit stories.
Ooh la la.
Hit it.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
The 20th century existentialist philosopher Albert Camus stated that a man without ethics is a wild beast loosed upon this world. In this lecture, we are going to provide an introduction to ethics. To do so, we will examine the subject matter of the discipline, discuss some of the most important questions addressed by moral philosophers, distinguish between moral...
And we're back. Today, we're doing some Reddit stories. We haven't done any of those in a while. Today, these all come from the subreddit 2 Hot Takes, which is also a great podcast over there. So shout out to them. Am I the asshole for not paying the bill, quote unquote, I received from a man after ending things with him after 2 dates? Now, this person included this bill, and I'm going to read it to you. It's a message from an Android phone.
Okay. Please.
I appreciate your honesty, and I completely understand, and I wish you all the best. If you don't mind, could you e-transfer me $60.79 for the food, drinks, ice cream I paid for? My Interact, which is how they transfer money. To clarify, this is not the total. It is just for the stuff you ordered. Thanks in advance. I am a graduate student, so every dollar counts for me. So she goes on to write, this happened 2 days ago, and I still can't stop thinking about how crazy it is. I, a 33-year-old woman, met a guy, 32-year-old man, on Hinge and went on a first date with him last Tuesday. We went to an outdoor market that was happening downtown with lots of shops and vendors for Canada Day. And he asked if he wanted to get anything to eat or drink. I suggested ice cream because it's super hot out where we live right now. And after ordering mine, he offers to pay without ordering anything for himself. I assumed he was also getting something and then insisted on paying for my own, but he refused. After this, we went to a bar for some drinks where I ordered a drink and then he proceeded to order a Pepsi. Again, I insisted on paying because my drink was substantially more expensive than his, but he refused. Hold on. I have to make the...
What's happening?
I have to make the font bigger.
Oh. Cue the saxophone music, Abe. Cue the saxophone music.
Oh, man. It was one of those I was too realizing in the moment.
Bitch, you see? Look, real eyes. Look, my mother's out there somewhere right now talking about this for all the times you asked me why my font was so big on my phone.
Yeah. Oh, man.
Tickles.
I'm sorry, y'all. I'll go back. After this, we went to a bar for some drinks where I ordered a drink and then he proceeded to order a Pepsi. Again, I insisted on paying because my drink was substantially more expensive than his, but he refused. 1 week later, we went on another date. For dinner, his suggestion, to a burger restaurant. After we order, he tells the waitress that he has a coupon for his birthday, so his meal is free. As the meal went on, I knew that I was not going to want to continue seeing him, so I had already decided I would be paying for my own dinner, as I would feel guilty having him pay for me when I was planning on breaking things off. While I was in the bathroom, he flagged the waiter down and paid for my meal before I could get back to the table, without discussing it first. I didn't feel super comfortable telling him that I didn't want to continue seeing him in person. So I waited until I got home and then sent him a text telling him I just didn't feel a connection between us and didn't want to continue seeing him if I didn't see it going anywhere. He then replies thanking me for telling him that and asking me to send him an e-transfer for the total amount that he spent on me during our 2 dates, stating that he is a graduate student and every dollar counts. Am I the asshole if I don't send the money? I offered to pay my own things every time we went out, and he repeatedly insisted on paying for me. Offering to pay for dates because you assume that they are going to lead to a relationship and then asking for me to pay when it doesn't work out seems so rude and gross to me. Is this a normal thing that people are doing? I have never had anyone ask me for this before, but I don't have a lot of recent dating experience.
Um, no, you are not the asshole.
No.
And I can't even say he's the asshole. He just sounds aloof as fuck. No, he's an asshole, and he's aloof.
Yeah,
he's an aloof asshole,
Yeah.
which is worse.
Yeah.
It's worse.
Yeah.
I don't ever want anybody to have anything to say to me about money. So, and this could be deeply problematic. So, but I would send the money back with a note telling him about himself. Be like, going forward, nigga. But that's up to you. You ain't got to send, you don't have to send shit. You could also just cease communication.
I have been in a scenario where I didn't really have the money to take nobody out, but I still went out anyway. But I had to eat that because I invited them. I wanted their company.
Right.
It was the choice I made. You don't get to say, let me get a return on my investment because I didn't get a return on my investment.
Right. That's also creepy.
Like that's very creepy. He was like, well, since you didn't put out, or there was nothing. Because what was going to happen was he keeping a running tab until, at point was he going to stop? Was it going to be until they had sex? Was it going to be until they got to a relationship? Was it going to be the third, fourth, fifth
and this
date?
is why
You know what I
people don't
mean?
feel comfortable telling you all shit in person because you don't know how to fucking act. And then you go and do passive aggressive pussy ass shit like this. Don't take anybody on a date if you can't afford to, or just fucking eat it. Or don't date right now. Maybe you should not be dating right now if you're so, consumed with your studies and don't have the funds, grad student.
Or date someone who's just as broke as you.
Yeah, so you all can go to the park and eat hummus together or whatever the fuck you do.
That you got from the calf,
I didn't have to deal with that, though. I ain't never had to.
I know, that's right.
I was like, I ain't never had to.
Good pussy cost. All right.
Okay, hello. Escaviche.
My girl. Yes.
Oh, no, I've never, no. City girls up. Like, when I was with, yeah.
That's tea. Know your worth. Know your worth. Speaking of, next story. My new boyfriend follows Andrew Tate. Should I worry?
Yes! I don't need to hear no more.
So I've been dating this guy who's 26 for about a month. And it's starting to become serious between us. He's such a sweet guy, I haven't noticed any red flags, and I'm normally very vigilant to such. The other night, we were both scrolling through reels on our phones, and I see a couple of Andrew Tate videos pop up on his For You page. So I asked him if he likes Tate. He didn't really give a straightforward answer, but while discussing, he says something like, Tate is kind of misunderstood, and if you watch his full discussions with women, etc., you would view him in a different light. But I don't know. I must confess, I don't really know that much about him, but from what I've heard, he's basically a walking red flag. I know my boyfriend likes boxing, and that's probably partly why he's interested. I should also mention that my boyfriend was raised in a female dominated home and is a little mama's boy and loves his sisters very much too. He's never spoken disrespectfully about any women and is very gentle and mindful of me. So should I be worried? Yes.
Bitch, first of all, Andrew Tate is a sexual predator.
Yeah.
Like, aside from his deeply toxic rhetoric, he is an actual predator. Yes, you
Yeah.
should be motherfucking worried. And listen, we just sat up here and watched Love After Lockup, where that nigga was playing all over Queen Bonita and Gigi's face. And who was right up there playing along with him for most of the episodes? His mammy and his step peppy. So I don't care if he was raised. I mean, usually that would be a good green flag, right? You would think, but you don't know you don't know his mother. You don't know what kind of shit she's feeding him either. You don't know what kind of household, what their ideologies are. You have no clue. Andrew Tate,
Yeah, no, you gotta cut it out like cancer.
yeah.
And I know at Reddit people are like operate on the extremes of like break up with him or whatever. But no, here because this is going to breed certain behavior. Just because he watched one reel now, then he gonna try you and drop a little nugget, some shit that he done told y'all to do in a video. Then all of a sudden,
Yep.
he's full on with his showing his white ankles. Like, you know what I mean? You ready for the next story?
Yep. I was putting in my Los Tacos order.
Oh, I miss them so much. Um, my mother-in-law doesn't let me have sex with my husband.
What?
My husband and I got married a year ago. He and I didn't live together before. In fact, we hardly saw each other because we both worked and studied at the same time, so our time was quite limited. We got married and went to live together in his apartment. Unfortunately, 2 months after our wedding, his father died in an accident. My mother-in-law and my husband, who was an only child, were devastated as it was quite sudden. My mother-in-law, left alone, began to suggest to my husband that we move in with her to keep her house, with her to her house to keep her company. But because she is from another state, we couldn't do our jobs and college. Or we couldn't do due to our jobs in college, excuse me. Then she came to us. Our apartment is 2 rooms, so my mother-in-law occupied one and my husband and I occupied another. I mean, my mother-in-law never liked me. She's one of the mothers who think that no woman is good enough for her son. As a couple who are still in the honeymoon stage, we had sex very frequently. Every day, even up to twice a day. This changed when my mother-in-law arrived, since the apartment is small, so I didn't feel comfortable doing it with her living here. The thing is that when we did have sex with my husband, when we did have sex, my mother-in-law magically interrupted us. It didn't matter what time it was. Even if it was 3 a.m., she casually got up and knocked on our door asking, "What are we doing?" Or telling my husband that she feels bad because her head hurts or things like that. This has been going on since my mother-in-law moved in with us, and it's been a stressful 7 months. Besides, I have no privacy of any kind. She criticizes everything I do, especially my food. My husband tries to give me my place, saying things like, "It's not true, Mom. The food tastes good." What really annoyed me was the fact that she started saying that several things of value and money were lost in her room casually the day I stayed at home.
Oh, no.
I had the day off from work and study in the afternoons. I really got fed up. I told my husband that this is really wasn't what I expected. I agreed to let her move in with us because my father in law passed away, and I was really trying to be empathetic to her and her pain, but I'm not going to let her call me a thief. Now I'm at my parents' house. My husband keeps calling me and sending me messages to come back, but I don't know what to do anymore. This is really stressful. Help.
This Mother's Day.
Just so you know, the crying bits are getting old.
Just so you know, Kevin likes his girls thin.
Come and get it, Grandma.
Monster-in-law.
What's going on here? Oh, I'm so happy for you.
No, that is stressful, beloved. That's
Yeah.
one of those. That's one of those really tricky situations. You just have to have an honest conversation with your husband, which it sounds like he's clear about the issues, but then
Seems like
also
he sticks up
feels
to you.
helpless
Sticks up.
in like what to do, with the loss of his father, but also he's gonna have to set some harder boundaries. And I do get it. Nobody wants to be called a thief, but and he knows that you didn't steal from his fucking mother. And let me
I
tell
knew
you
she was
something.
bad. That made her
Old
hot. I
ladies
knew that
love
made
to
her hot.
accuse you of stealing. Not all of them, but
I
when they
know.
do, they do.
Shirley Caesar.
Oh yeah, evil bitch. I remember my ex's grandmother was accusing everybody who came in her house of stealing her coin collection.
Mm.
And she would always say they were here and now I'm missing coins from those books with the coin collections. She
Hmm.
swore, and everybody knew nobody was stealing her shit except for maybe one person. But nobody was stealing her shit. And you didn't steal her shit. Your husband know you didn't steal her shit, but she should not be able to do that. And this is where we're gonna have to set some hard boundaries. And also, what's the long-term plan here? Because that would be my thing. I'm like, listen, I'm all about being here for family, but let's talk about what our long-term situation is. Because if we're going to live together, it cannot be in this particular setting. And it can't be under these
No.
circumstances.
No. 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 I often think about this too because my mother will keep dropping hints like, we all should live together. Like, old people love like living on Old Walton Mountain and shit like that.
I know.
But like,
I know.
I was like, Ma, nobody wants that except you. And she kind of got upset about that. But I was like, I hate to say it to you that way, but I do know that there will be at some point this scenario will have to happen, right? Like, might have to come live with me or something like that. But girl,
Not while we don't
there's
have
going to
to.
have to be not while we don't have to. Like, you live in more cozy than I am, so
I know,
you
but she
know.
wants some company.
Listen,
Look,
I'm
I ain't
trying to
telling
get
you.
her
I
to
ain't
get a
trying to
cat.
get you. Move to the next
Trying to get a
story.
cat. It's time to take a break, actually.
She has a cat. It's you.
Ah! Let's take a break, and we'll be back with more Jade and XD. Hit it.
After these messages, we'll be right back.
An important question within metaethics is whether morality is objective. What philosophers are trying to determine when addressing the objectivity of morality is whether moral judgments have a truth value, or more simply, whether they can be said to be true or false in a manner which is independent of personal.
And we're back with Reddit stories from the Two Hot Takes subreddit and podcast.
Shout out to you
Shout
all.
out to them. Next story. My husband feels restricted because I feel boys' trips are inappropriate.
Oh,
This is a woman seeking advice. My 28, she's 28, and her husband is 30. My husband and I are having a serious debate about whether guys' trips are inappropriate after marriage or if I'm restricting him. Recently, my husband's friends took a trip to Thailand and didn't invite him. They are all early 30s and single. When I asked why he wasn't invited, they claimed it was because it was a single guy's trip. While I understand this hurts my husband's feelings, I can feel that he has resentment towards me because of it. When him and I discussed it, I said no, I wouldn't be okay with him going and partying in a different country with a bunch of his single friends. That it makes me uncomfortable and I feel like it's not appropriate for a married man to do. Because of this, he's now saying I'm restricting him. When I asked why he asked me to marry him if he wanted to be single, he said, I don't know. I loved you. I loved you, but I thought I would still be able to party and travel with the boys whenever I wanted. He does go to the bar occasionally with his friends, but I feel like a long 2-week trip is a different story. This really hurt my feelings. I can't imagine taking a trip abroad without my husband. I feel like marriage is a partnership, and why wouldn't he want me to experience these cool things with him? I thought marriage meant settling down and building a life together, not being able to do whatever you want with no consideration of the other person. This was also not something that he discussed was a concern before we got married. I ended up telling him that if he wants to do single guy stuff, to go be a single guy. Am I wrong for this? No. Let me read. There's some context that's
Okay.
missing, and I'm going to read
Okay.
that. Edit to add. His friends did participate in sex tourism while in
Yeah, I
Thailand.
figured it. Actually.
I would like to add a few more things to add context. I should have been more specific in saying that this is his first trip his friends have planned since we have been married. There has also been no discussion of any more appropriate trips to take with his friends. His friends didn't invite him because he's married and they wanted to do single guy stuff. Going for a guy's weekend is one thing. Going on a sex trip to Thailand is not appropriate for a married man, in my opinion. I thought the single guy's trip to Thailand with no married men allowed would make sense as to why I wouldn't be comfortable with him going. She sounds like she'd be insufferable if he went camping with the bros, if you ask me. Like, she seems like she was going to have a problem with any type of place that he goes.
Well,
But, however, I agree with her in the sense that they might be trying to go engage in sex tourism and fine. And you could just be like, no, babe, I'm just going to look at the museums. I'm not going to believe you. So, like, it would be different if this would be like, there was other people going and it wasn't like the whole thing was sex tourism, because you know it's sex tourism. But like, nah, he don't need to go to that. He don't need to go to that. He also is grown enough to make decisions too.
yeah, I think that's a both.
right?
I
Like to
think
not
that's a both
engage.
end. Like, has Tristan's gone on bachelor trips and they've gone on guys trips where it's a blend. Like some of the guys are partnered, some are married, some are single. You know, it's a mix. They'll go to the strip club. They'll also go do other things too. Like I don't think they
Yeah.
go out of town and the only thing they're like is like, all right, where's all the ass? Like niggas like to do other shit.
Yeah,
Also,
that's
but you know who
creepy.
you married? Did you marry a passport, bro? Where you knew as soon as you said that they went to Thailand, I was like, oh, they went to go do sex tourism. That's why they went there, because they're probably a bunch of passport bros, and that's how they travel. You know what I'm saying? But that's not how like all groups travel. Also, but it was when she said, I thought when you get married, you settle down, and I can't imagine going abroad without my husband. I was like, fully went on a
That's why I
full
said what I said.
European weekend with my girlfriends, and it was fabulous. It was fantastic. Like,
That's how it was like. She would have a problem if he went to just on a photography trip to like the Louvre or something. Like no, she's one of the people that I need to be with my husband.
and also, you don't get to take
I
your
feel that.
resentment out on her, sir, because you're sad that you don't
No.
get to engage in the shit that you. Again, you have a choice. You could go, and you could not participate in those particular activities. But if that's all your homeboys are gonna do, then and that's not the parameters of your marriage either, then you just gotta eat the fact that you at a different place at certain times and do other shit with your friends. Like everybody here needs to get a grip. Because girl, you need to go.
Big
You need to
league.
be ready to go out of town with you and your girlfriends or your friends. You know what I'm saying? Those trips are
I hope
healthy.
she has friends.
And send that nigga away too. It's a lovely vacation for you when that happens as well. And then there are trips you all go on together. Find the balance.
I want to dive deep into the Thailand travel tips and things I wish I had known before coming to Thailand for the first time almost 10 years ago. I won't bore you with standard travel tips like wear sunscreen and remember your passport, so let's just get this video started, shall we?
We're at our last story of the day.
Okay.
Wow. I feel like we've all been down this road before. So, am I the asshole for not switching my first class seat with a 10-year-old boy's economy seat so he could sit with his family?
No. But anyway, go ahead. Read the story.
Background info. I, a 23-year-old woman, have been planning a trip to San Francisco for around a year at this point and had booked my tickets a year in advance. Around about a month or two before the trip, the airline called me saying they'd like to upgrade me to first class due to my points and being a member. I had never flown first class before, so to say I was so excited was an understatement. I made sure to do everything possible in the lounge before my flight, and I was welcomed with such a comfortable setting for the 13-hour flight. About an hour into the flight, a flight attendant comes up to me and asks me if I'd be willing to swap seats with a 10-year-old boy who was in economy so he could sit with his family in first class. From what I was told, the two parents were both members and had also received upgrades, also not realizing that their son wasn't able to be upgraded with them. So they got their first class tickets, but he was stuck back at economy. The flight attendant began giving me some options as if I had no choice, but to move, and she was saying things like I would get a free upgrade at a future flight, or I could get a full refund for the flight. I asked her if there was any chance I could stay in my seat because I genuinely thought I was being kicked out, and she said that the two parents and I were the only upgraded passengers on the flight, and there were no other first class seats available. So if there was to be any chance for the boy to sit with his family, it would only make sense for him to sit in my seat. If this was a different situation, such as they'd overbooked the first class and the boy had purchased a ticket, it would be a different story. But I got this upgrade because of how much I fly on the airline. Also, I may have considered it if the parents had bought their tickets, but they hadn't either. No hate for the flight attendant. She was very polite and respectful during the entire ordeal. She accepted my decision and was very nice and said that everything was okay and they were going to figure it out. Never saw the parents. They were sitting far away from me. I did get shamed by an old woman in the seat next to me who told me that I made a child sit on their own for 13
Mind
hours.
your business, Biddy.
I get a 13-hour flight alone for a child is the scary part, but I saw him walk up and down the aisles like every hour to meet his parents, so it wasn't like he was alone. So, am I the asshole because supposedly this is what an asshole would do?
No, you're not an asshole.
You're not an asshole.
No.
Like, the parents didn't even seem like they were sitting together. It seemed like they wouldn't even be sitting with they would just be in the same class, not even sitting near. They would just
No.
sit relatively close to one another.
And when I fly with my family or fly with my child, when I fly with my child in general, I triple check everything. So that's you all. That's the parents' fault for not doing that. And
that's super selfish
Yeah.
too. Like you said, well, we got it. Like, why wouldn't you think about your kid first?
right. And you just was like, oh look, we got to up, and then you just assumed. You didn't ask questions. You didn't double check your app or your boarding pass or go talk to a gate agent or any of those things, because I do all of those things. I make sure if I need my child to sit with me, I book that first of all. And then I double check and triple check everything. No, the parents are the assholes. And my kid has flown by herself at 10 as an unaccompanied minor to go visit my parents. That nigga was fine. You're not an asshole for not giving up your seat for a 13-hour flight. Maybe a 2-hour flight. But 13 hours and I'm supposed to just rearrange my whole shit? No.
Right.
No.
No, kiss my ass.
First class, up in the sky, popping champagne, living my life in the fast lane. I won't change by the glamorous, flows.
Well, that's the end of today's episode.
Yay.
Yeah. Thanks for listening. Check out our Patreon, and we'll see you all next week.
Bye.
Bye.
Yes, we're moving on.